Hello students, today we will study solubility. The maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in specific amount of solvent at particular temperature is known as solubility. Right? Solubility यानी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा solute का dissolve होना. Right? Specific amount solvent है. इतने solvent में इतना solute maximum जब तक dissolve होए that is solubility. Solubility of solid in liquid. Right. The solution of solid in liquid can be obtained when there will be dynamic equilibrium between rate of dissociation and rate of crystallization. When this dynamic equilibrium takes place, when there is a ratio of rate of dissolution and rate of crystallization are equilibrium, same. Right? The solution of solid in liquid can be obtained when there is a dynamic equilibrium between rate of crystallization, rate of dissolution and crystallization are in equilibrium form. At that time this solubility of solid in liquid takes place. When solute is added to solvent, the concentration of solution is increased. This process is called dissolution. See, solute when added to solvent and the concentration always increases is called dissolution. The solute particles present in solution is repelling the solid particles is called crystallization. Right? Solute is present in solution is repelling. दूर जाएंगे. That the solution is called crystallization. Solute plus solvent we get always a solution. By changing temperature, solubility of solid in liquid can be increased. It is independent of process because solid and liquid is incompressible. Note, solution in which solute can be added is known as saturated solution. Solution in which more solute can be added is known as unsaturated solution. Solute can be added is known as saturated and more solute can be added, that is unsaturated solution. Solubility of gas in liquid. The solution of gas in liquid is obtained when there is a dynamic equilibrium between rate of entering of gas and rate of escaping out of gas to the solvent. Solubility of gas in liquid is affected by pressure. Effect of pressure in solubility of gas was studied by Henry. See, we studied the process earlier. We studied that table with that only solubility of gas in liquid. We studied this table, right? That only solubility of solid in liquid. What is happening? Just simple statements are there that you have to keep in mind, right? For this, the effect of pressure in the solubility of gas was studied by Henry. The pressure solubility by pressures in the solubility of gas was studied. Henry studied about the pressure, that what is happening, right? Henry. Two laws are there in full chapter, Henry's law and Raoult's law. Henry's law, solubility of gas in liquid is directly proportional to the pressure. Right? Pressure is directly proportional to the solubility of gas in liquid is directly proportional to the pressure. In other words, partial pressure of a gas, that is Vp, vapor pressure phase is directly proportional to the mole fraction of that gas in the solution. Matlab, P is partial pressure and X is a mole fraction. These two are directly proportional to each other. Proportionality hatega and we are studying Henry's law, that is why Kh is a Henry's constant, where Kh is Henry's constant. Right? Note, KH is different for different gases. Okay. And this is the graph for Henry's. As the pressure increases, mole fraction is also increases. As mole fraction increases, partial means they are directly proportional to each other. Application of Henry's law. In soft drinks at high pressure, soft drink is sealed to increase solubility of CO2. Soft drink bottles you have seen, in that the liquids are of high pressures. Why? To increase the solubility of CO2. Mountaineers are there, they carries anoxia. Right? Scuba divers to avoid the ban due to night N2. Okay, third point you leave. 2 points you keep in mind. Composition of gas in cylinder. What is the composition? 30% oxygen, 11% helium, and 50 to 60% nitrogen is there. What are there? Oxygen, helium, and nitrogen percentage are given, right? Now, vapor pressure of liquid solution. Raoult's law. In a solution, partial pressure of any component in a vapor pressure is directly proportional to its mole fraction is known as solution. And in Raoult's law, the directly proportionality constant it goes, then proportionality constant is P0. P0 is vapor phase, या vapor pressure of a pure compound. P is partial pressure, X is mole fraction. Now we will see the explanation for the vapor pressure of binary solution. Let us take a binary solution which has two components, 1 and 2. Partial pressure of first is P1 and mole fraction and its mole fraction is X1. Partial pressure of 2 is P2 and its mole fraction is X2. Right? Now for component here X1. For component, according to the Raoult's law, for component 1, P1 is equal to P1 naught into X1 with partial pressure निकालना है तो P1 naught into X1 आएगा. For component 2 क्या आएगा? P2 is equal to P2 naught into X2. These are the two components. According to the Dalton's law, we know that P total is equal to P1 plus P2. तो ये P1 की जगह पे इसके वैल्यूज ऐड सब्सटीट्यूट कर देंगे जो अभी लिखी है हम लोग ने P1 नॉट इंटू X1 प्लस P2 नॉट इंटू X2 फ्रॉम 1 and 2. ठीक है, X1 प्लस X2 इज इक्वल टू 1 होता है. तो X1 इज इक्वल टू X2 इस साइड चला जाएगा तो 1 माइनस X2 आ गया. P टोटल इज इक्वल टू, इसको इसमें से ये सब्सटीट्यूट कर देंगे P टोटल की जगह पे. राइट, X इसमें ये वाले इक्वेशन में X1 की वैल्यू जो आई है वो हम लोग यहाँ पे सब्सटीट्यूट करेंगे P टोटल में. राइट, तो क्या आएगा? P टोटल इज इक्वल टू P1 एज इट इज एंड X1 की जगह पे वैल्यू आ गई प्लस P2 इंटू X2. अब इसको सिंपल सॉल्व करना है. P1 अंदर मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा, ये P1 यहाँ पे प्लस दिस विल कम P1 X2, this is written here, plus P2 X2. From this what it will come common? X2 came common. This P1 plus X2 बाहर आ गया तो क्या मिला? P2 माइनस P1. ये P टोटल की वैल्यू आई. From the above equation it is concluded that total vapor pressure of the solution is related to the mole fraction of any component. मतलब P total that is equal to always vapor pressure. Total vapor pressure is always is equal to the mole fraction. With total vapor pressure over the solution is linearly with component 2. Depending on vapor pressure of pure component 1 and 2, total vapor pressure increases or decreases with respect to mole fraction of component 1. Note, if P1 and P2 is partial pressure, Y1 and Y2 are mole fraction, then देखो Y1 is equal to P1 by P1 plus P2. मोल फ्रैक्शन कैसे होता है? X1 is equal to N1 by N1 plus N2 लिखते थे. तो ये अगर N1 मोल फ्रैक्शन है तो हम इसको ऐसे लिख सकते हैं P1 डिवाइडेड बाय P1 प्लस P2। तो ये सिंपल क्या होगा, ये सामने मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा एंड यू विल गेट दिस टाइप ऑफ P1 इज इक्वल टू यहाँ पे Y1 इंटू P टोटल। याद हो मोल फ्रैक्शन हम लोग आगे पढ़ चुके हैं। अब है ये ग्राफ वेपर प्रेशर x1 x2। इसमें क्या हो रहा है, x1 इज इक्वल टू 1, x2 इज इक्वल टू 0, x1 इज इक्वल टू 0, x2 इज इक्वल टू, दिस इज पार्शियल प्रेशर of P1 and partial pressure P2. Mole fraction increases, P here they are same and P total is also increasing. This graph we will discuss tomorrow. Right up to here, God's love. Okay, thank you.